Um, Hello there. Welcome to Ahana. As you can see, I'm not perfectly me. I have been really unwell lately, but obviously this is a video to explain everything that's been going on since the last, well, since UK Games Expo, with everything, why there's not been any content made for YouTube specifically. We have still been going live over on Twitch, both me and my partner. Um, So yeah, so basically, it's just a video to update people with everything that's been going on. So we'll start with all the rubbish stuff, all the way up to the good stuff. Obviously, I do apologize. And normally, I won't be like this, as people know. I'm more me, but I have got to rush this video through today, as it is just a sort of an update where we've been. So obviously, there's been a lot going on. My partner, well, my wife now, has had issues, obviously, with her shoulder and stuff last year. We thought it was a trapped nerve. Um, wasn't the case. Unfortunately, she has developed a degenerate spinal condition. At the time of this recording, she hasn't had her spinal surgery yet, but she is due to have it. We are due to go up to the hospital in a few weeks, as of mid-April, to try and see what's going on. She's got to go for a full operation with everything. So obviously, since Expo, most of my time has been with looking after her, sorting everything else out. Also, due to this, she's barely able to walk now. She needs a lot more care and attention. So yeah, obviously that will impact everything else. So I still do the Twitch streams. We have been recently going live on YouTube for the past few days. That'll probably become a regular thing at the minute, just to get some content out there on the channel. Whether it stays is another matter. So there has been that. Obviously, as well, when we talk about things going wrong, we have had a lot of bad luck recently. Whether it's been, as some people know, we were helping run a club last year. The owner of said club unfortunately passed away in December. We were left to deal with all of that, all of the stress. We had still quite a fair bit to do with the run up to it. Thankfully, the Exeter came in and dealt with most of it. So we just had to do what we can to keep the club going. Unfortunately, it didn't work. We were basically trying to save a sinking ship, and unfortunately, that put a huge impact on both me and the partner, mentally, physically, and in every possible way. My health deteriorated quite rapidly. It's still deteriorating very rapidly now, to the point where my health isn't back on track. Unfortunately, I'm having more and more bad times now as each day passes. She's having more and more bad days where there are some days where, unfortunately, I have to help her get dressed and stuff. So, obviously, my time, except for that little 3 hour smidge on Twitch that I've been doing, as well as now we are doing TikTok and YouTube, so we're on 3 platforms now. Things have been very tough with that. So unfortunately, so there's that. We've also had health issues with the stepson. So my partner's kid. We've had problems there. That's been a lot we've had to deal with. We've had to do several doctor's appointments. We've had to take him to the hospital a few times. Also, we've had to take the wife to a few times to the hospital. And then obviously with my health's been deteriorating for the past year as well, physically and mentally, as well as obviously my partner. I'm having more and more bad turns now each day. There isn't a day I'm not having a bad turn now. on top of this, I'm not sure if it has been mentioned in a YouTube, but I know I've mentioned it on Twitch several times. I got diagnosed with a brain cyst last year, and that's causing a lot of problems. They're not so with me. They're not going to operate on my one because they want to wait apparently. With that, so essentially it's affecting my eyesight and my hearing. So my peripheral, my up and down vision is completely screwed. It's basically gone now. As for hearing, it's obviously causing problems there. And then I've had to go back under investigation for my legs now, because my legs are starting to get incredibly worse. As with walking, etc., like that, it's becoming a problem for me. But also, obviously, that's now myself that's having bad turns and struggling to walk. Day to day, some days I can't even walk out of bed. My partner's having the same thing, but her days are basically she can't do nothing. So even when I'm having a bad day, I've still got to get up and sort her out, sort the kid out, stuff like that. What else? So back in December, we went and viewed property to get our own shop premise sort of started up. We applied for contracts. We said, yeah, no, that's cool. They were like, yeah, as soon as you get the premise, let us know. We'll approve it all. All right, okay. We got the premise on that basis, and then they rejected us. They didn't give us a reason why or anything. So when we asked and investigated it, once everything had been paid for, we asked them that, hey, look, why was it rejected? This, that, and the other. It was because of the type of premise we had. They didn't inform us. And basically they were giving us 3 months to turn it around, get into another premise that was big enough, etc. And we know from a business perspective, both me and my partner, we both know it's not going to happen. With what they're asking, we physically can't do. Unfortunately, we had to cancel our contract with the premise, and unfortunately, that's put us nearly $2,000 out of pocket now, due to the circumstances of what we've done. That, as you can imagine, is not great. Especially when that's $2,000 of our own money. There's been no income from the business or anything. There's been a little bit, not much, but nowhere near as much as we needed. But we're there till unfortunately, we are there till May 31st now. So we can get some stuff in from certain contracts that we have at the minute. That's sort of a bonus, but also a really shitty situation with everything. So yeah, that's been a nightmare. So as for good stuff, there has been some good that has happened. So this year, obviously, both me and my partner are essentially wed. I'll call it that. So we have that. That's been a good thing. We've just launched a website as well this year, so that's another good thing. We're pushing on the 3D printing now a hell of a lot. Of everything, we're trying to get back into mojo of everything. There was another bad thing. News. I physically didn't have the energy or motivation to make videos, just to sit down, do them, edit them, upload them. But that is going to be changing now. So there is a plus side to that. As for what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing stuff like painting tutorials again back then. We are going to be doing several different brands as well. I think the majority one we're going to be doing is primarily Dungeon Lasers, and Mantic, obviously, because yeah, both me and the wife now work for Mantic. So I've been working on them for years. My wife's now started working for them. So there is a bonus there. With one of the ideas for the series we want to do, it's close to something like 500 videos just for that. So that is a positive. The other positive as well, obviously, we're still streaming. We are going to try and do as much as we can, but obviously due to some circumstances, with everything that's happened bad for the past year, and that's why there's not been no uploads. We have been trying to do stuff, but unfortunately, it's proven to be a bit of a nightmare on that front. But one of the other things as well, so as some people may have seen on the EG Lives, we've started putting up a Dwarven army. So I'm still doing the crazy projects. This project's 120,000 points, so like 600 units of Dwarven. We're slowly powering through. Obviously, that's one project we've been working on. But yeah, we've also started doing Lego streams as well, little Lego builds. So, for example, I'll grab this one. So this is one of the Lego builds we've got here. Yeah. So despite all of the bad, the only thing we do ask is just people to bear with us still. We are going to try and get some painting done. We do have a model ready to go for painting, a painting store where we have primed it, and we've done all the priming for it. So we've built it off camera, gap filled it on camera, primed it, etc. Ready to go. So we're just going to be sorting that out at some point, where I've got to sit down and do that. But as you can see as well, we're in a different room. So this is our content room that we've turned, due to unfortunate parts condition, we've had to put the bedroom downstairs. So now we're up here, essentially. But yeah, so that's pretty much she would be on camera, but she's not feeling well today. She's not feeling it. Being on sort of face cam, I wasn't 100% with doing it. Just for that one, I'm not me fully. Things have been pretty tough lately. We've had this past 2 months a lot of bad luck. We've not really had anything go for us, any good luck. We are hoping we get some luck. Obviously, we're also on top of that, we are going to be doing a brand new intro, so it'll be a full intro now coming. So you won't just have obviously me going, "Hey, Hannah, I'll be workshop this, that, and the other." And there'll be an actual proper sort of like cinematic sort of thing. We're going to try and figure out how to do. We've got it arranged with a local club to give us a hand. But yeah, so that's basically everything that's been going on. We are going to start posting more as well. So we're going to post more, but we've got videos planned. Scheduling wise, we're not quite sure what's going to happen. I have to sit down this week and figure it out. We will be going live on YouTube at a minute each day, just to sort of work everything out. So if you want to come along, come chat with us. Obviously, we'll say hi, and that's Monday to Friday, 5 till 8. And that's on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Obviously, we've got a new Discord server as well, so I will update the Discord link for you guys. But yeah, so just bear with us. Obviously, we've had a lot of time, and to be honest, I haven't had the energy. I hit a block, like painter's block. I planted it a few times. But yeah, so we're just trying to get back in the swing of things. We've got the first painting video we are going to be doing is a Tarrasque. From D&D, so that's from Dungeons and Dragons. It's not a small model either; it's quite a large one. So we will be working on that first of all, and then from there, not quite sure what we're going to be doing. We will probably release a video on how to paint the dwarfs. Despite all the amount of paint I've actually got a use for it, because I use an awful lot. And stuff like that, and we're going to have product reviews coming back pretty soon. I've got to put an order with my local shop with some stuff, and yeah, we're going to start 3D printing more, so we've got 3D printing bundles. One of the things we have been doing is texture rollers. We've got those printed, so we've got a lot of stuff on the horizon, as long as it all goes good. But yeah, so just bear with us. Me and my wife are going to figure out something this week for videos and stuff like that, and work out everything from there onwards. But yeah, so all we ask is obviously bear with us a bit more. And obviously we are going to be coming back a bit. We're going to be coming back bigger than before. I have a new team that's working with us now. We've got a lot of different things we're going to be working on. Whether it's miniature painting, terrain stuff, just everything. But yeah, so on that note, I will see everyone on the next one. We will try and get it out as soon as possible. This will either be going live on the day it's recorded, so what's the date today? Either the 8th of April, that's today, or it'll be going live tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one, and I will be more me. I will be more like this. I'll be more how people see me normally. It's just today I wasn't feeling it to do this video. I don't do face cams no more at the current minute because of situations. But yeah, so on that note, I'll see you on the next one, and yeah, just bear with us, give us some time. We'll release stuff as and when it comes. So yeah, I hope we see you on the next one, and hope everyone's doing good, and we're hoping we get no more bad luck and we get some more good luck. See you on the next one.